And White Christmas, Wallace and Davis are just absolutely brilliant marketers. I love how they value relationships and they use emotion and creativity to sell. It's all about the elaboration likelihood model. It's the idea that people purchase based on emotions and then they back it up through their logic and they justify the purchases to themselves. So I love the fact, man, they leverage relationships. They went out and they produced a variety show. They went out and found their friends and said, hey, you got to come in and do this show. They leverage relationships with all the old soldiers. Hey, you got to come and stay at the old man's inn. And they leveraged those relationships and they went out over the airwaves, broadcasted that they're going to hold this show. And they did it all so quickly, got it organized, and man, it was just awesome. They packed the place out. So that's what's cool. They sold tickets, they sold hotel rooms. People felt like they had to be there. It was the emotional draw. And as you look at the corporate social responsibility, they were giving back. They were celebrities. They had names. They were giving back in that relationship they had with the old man. It was out of respect. So as you look at how you can use creativity for marketing, I think this is just such a great example. When I watch that movie and I look at it through a business and comm lens, I think to myself, man, Wallace and Davis, they were really on with what they're doing. There's so many times in business that people are afraid to use creativity. They want to do whatever old method may or may not be working. Sometimes you got to ramp it up. Sometimes you got to try something new, especially when the economy is not as strong. You got to take that risk, whether it's getting on social media, whether it's getting on your local news. You've got to do things to get the word out. And that's one of the things that's missing in small business, especially, is people are afraid to get the word out. And afraid is the biggest one on social media. This might be your year where you just need to give it a try. Hey, do y'all love White Christmas? What do you think of Wallace and Davis? Like, share, comment, and follow.